The Shark Attack, BYD's electric disruption. The BYD Shark is hitting Aussie shores this December, aiming to shake up the Ute market. But can this Chinese newcomer really compete with the Ford Ranger and Toyota Hilux? Let's break down 5 ways it might just pull it off. Now, you might be thinking, another Chinese car? What's the big deal? Well, get ready for a surprise. The Shark isn't just another Ute. It's Australia's first plug-in hybrid in this category. That's right, it's bringing a whole new game to our roads. So what makes the Shark so special? It's all about that sweet spot between electric efficiency and good old petrol power. And trust me, it's got some tricks up its sleeve that might make the Ranger and Hilux sweat a little. Ready to see how this newcomer stacks up? We're diving into 5 key areas where the Shark might just outswim the competition. From power to tech, we're leaving no stone unturned. Let's get started. 2. Power and performance. The hybrid advantage. Let's talk power. You might think a hybrid Ute would struggle to keep up with its diesel counterparts. But what if the Shark isn't just keeping up? It's leaving them in its wake? Get ready for some numbers that'll make your head spin. The BYD Shark is packing a serious punch under the hood. We're talking about a hybrid powertrain that combines a 1.5-liter turbo engine with electric motors. Now, you might be thinking, a 1.5-liter engine in a Ute? That's cute. But hold on to your hats, because this little engine is part of a system that delivers a whopping 321 kilowatts and 650 newton meters of torque. Let that sink in for a moment. That's more power than many V8 Utes on the market. And it's not just about the numbers on paper. This hybrid beast can sprint from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 5.7 seconds. That's faster than some sports cars, let alone traditional Utes. But here's where it gets really interesting. The Shark's petrol engine isn't always driving the wheels directly. Most of the time, it's acting as a generator for the electric motors. The rear motor is doing the heavy lifting, providing that instant torque that electric vehicles are famous for. Meanwhile, the front motor kicks in at higher speeds for extra oomph. This setup gives the Shark a unique advantage. You get the instant response of an electric motor combined with the long-range capability of a petrol engine. It's like having your cake and eating it too. Now, you might be wondering how this compares to the diesel Utes we're used to. Well, let's just say the Shark is making waves. While diesel engines are known for their torque, they can't match the instant power delivery of electric motors. And when it comes to acceleration, the Shark leaves most diesel Utes in the dust. But it's not just about straight-line speed. The Shark's hybrid system allows for some clever tricks. You can switch between electric and hybrid modes on the fly, optimizing your performance based on driving conditions. Need to save fuel in the city? Switch to electric mode. Hitting the highway? Let the hybrid system take over for maximum efficiency and range. And let's not forget about the ride. The Shark comes with an independent suspension setup, which is a big deal in the Ute world. Many traditional Utes still use leaf springs at the rear, which are great for hauling heavy loads but can make for a bumpy ride when the tray is empty. The Shark's independent suspension should offer a more comfortable ride, more like what you'd expect from a passenger car than a workhorse Ute. One reviewer put it perfectly. The Shark is not just a hybrid, it's a powerful contender in the Ute market that challenges diesel dominance. And that's really what it comes down to. The Shark isn't just trying to match diesel Utes, it's aiming to outperform them. 3. Efficiency and range. A new era of fuel economy. Now, you might think all that power comes at a cost, but here's where things get interesting. What if you could have your cake and eat it too? The Shark's fuel efficiency is so impressive, it might make you question everything you know about Utes. Let's dive into the world of plug-in hybrid technology. The BYD Shark isn't just bringing electric power to the Ute market. It's revolutionizing the way we think about fuel economy in these workhorse vehicles. We're talking about a Ute that can run on pure electricity for your daily commute, then switch to hybrid mode for those long hauls. So, what does this mean in real-world terms? Brace yourself for some mind-blowing numbers. The Shark claims a fuel consumption of just 2.0 liters per 100 kilometers when running in electric mode. That's not a typo. We're talking about a full-size Ute using less fuel than a scooter. Even in hybrid mode, it sips a modest 7.5 to 7.9 liters per 100 kilometers. Compare that to your average diesel Ute guzzling 8 to 10 liters per 100 kilometers, and you're looking at some serious savings. But wait, there's more. The Shark can cruise for up to 100 kilometers on pure electric power. Realistically, you're looking at about 80 kilometers in real-world conditions. Think about it. For most daily drives, you might not need to use a drop of petrol. And when you do need to charge up, you've got options. Plug it into your home wall box, and you're fully juiced in about 4.5 hours. Or if you're in a hurry, find a DC fast charger and top up at speeds of up to 55 kilowatts. Now, you might be wondering, what does all this efficiency mean for me? Well, let's break it down. Lower fuel consumption means less money spent at the pump. It means fewer trips to the servo. It means a smaller carbon footprint. And in a world where fuel prices can fluctuate wildly, it means more predictable running costs. But the Shark's efficiency isn't just about saving money, it's about changing the game. This Ute is bringing a whole new level of versatility to the table. Imagine driving to work on pure electric power, then switching to hybrid mode for a weekend camping trip. And speaking of camping, the Shark's got another trick up its sleeve: vehicle-to-load technology. This means you can use your Ute's battery to power external devices. Whether you're running power tools on a job site or setting up an electric campsite, the Shark's got you covered. The BYD Shark is more than just an efficient Ute. It's a glimpse into the future of automotive technology. It's proof that we don't have to sacrifice power and capability to be environmentally conscious. It's a challenge to the status quo, asking us to rethink what we expect from our vehicles. 4. Tech and comfort. The digital cockpit revolution. Now, you might think a fuel-efficient Ute means sacrificing comfort and tech. But what if I told you the Shark's interior could give some luxury vehicles a run for their money? Get ready to see Utes in a whole new light. Step inside the BYD Shark, and you might forget you're in a work vehicle. The centerpiece of this digital revolution is a massive 15.6-inch rotating central screen. That's right, rotating. You can switch between portrait and landscape modes, giving you the perfect view for any situation. Need a better look at your navigation? Flip it to portrait. Want to check out your playlist? Landscape it is. It's like having two screens in one. But the tech show doesn't stop there. The Shark also boasts a 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster that puts all the info you need right in front of you. No more squinting at tiny gauges or deciphering cryptic warning lights. Everything you need to know about your Shark is displayed in crisp, clear detail. Now, you might be thinking, that's cool and all, but what about connectivity? Well, the Shark's got you covered. This Ute supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. No more fumbling with cables every time you want to use your favorite apps. Just hop in, and you're connected. But here's where it gets really interesting. The Shark's infotainment system isn't just a pretty face. It's packed with features that make your life easier. Built-in apps like Spotify? Check. A responsive navigation system? You bet. And the best part? It's all user-friendly. One reviewer put it perfectly. The big central infotainment screen not only runs smoothly thanks to its excellent hardware, but it also offers both Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Let's talk about comfort. The Shark's interior feels more like a high-end SUV than a traditional Ute. We're talking soft touch materials, synthetic leather upholstery, and red or orange stitching that adds a touch of class. It's the kind of attention to detail you'd expect in a luxury vehicle, not a workhorse. And speaking of comfort, the Shark's cabin is surprisingly spacious. The rear seats offer ample legroom and headroom, making it one of the more roomy options in the Ute segment. Whether you're hauling crew to a job site or taking the family on a road trip, everyone's going to be comfortable. But comfort isn't just about space, it's about the little things too. The Shark's cabin is incredibly quiet thanks to those soft touch materials that help absorb road noise. And for those who love their tunes, there's a 12-speaker Dynaudio sound system that'll make your favorite playlist sound better than ever. Now, let's talk practicality. The Shark's cabin is designed with real-world use in mind. There are plenty of storage options, including dual phone holders. And one of those holders even features wireless charging. It's these little touches that make the Shark feel like it's designed for how we actually use our vehicles. Safety hasn't been forgotten either. The The Shark comes packed with advanced driver assistance features. We're talking autonomous emergency braking, lane keep assist, and adaptive cruise control. There's even a 360-degree camera system to make parking this beast a breeze. But here's the thing. All this tech and comfort isn't just about making your workday more pleasant. It's about versatility. The Shark is designed to be just as comfortable on a job site as it is on a family road trip. It's blurring the lines between work vehicle and everyday driver. 5. The verdict. A new contender in the Ute Wars. So, what's the verdict on the BYD Shark? This hybrid Ute is making waves with its impressive power, game-changing efficiency, and tech that'll make your head spin. But let's be honest, it's not all smooth sailing. The Shark's lower towing capacity might be a deal-breaker for some. At 2,500 kilograms, it falls short of the 3,500 kilograms offered by the Ford Ranger and Toyota Hilux. And while its payload is decent, it's not breaking any records. But here's the kicker. The Shark could reshape the Ute market. It's appealing to eco-conscious buyers who want performance without the guilt. As one review put it, the Shark could genuinely take Australia by storm. It has everything it needs to do that except for the towing capacity. So, would you trade traditional power for hybrid innovation? The choice is yours, Australia. What do you think?